Hey guys, welcome to another video, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can start stealing some traffic from some of your competitors. And the reason is many apps out there don't know what keywords they're ranking for, and they don't know what keywords people are looking for. So it's not just about app optimization, it's about mainly the whole approach that sometimes they have no idea that there's a traffic or demand for certain keywords. And right now I'm in a tool called appmine.co. Go and check it out. There's a 24-hour free trial. You can actually check it out. Otherwise, it's pretty affordable per month. And in this one, although it only works for iOS, I'm going to start using it to find apps to do with nodes. Now, before we use, something like App Annie, but in this case, what's going to be very cool is it's going to give us a limited amount of apps, and it's going to focus mainly in app store optimization. So I'm going to put nodes right now, okay, very slowly, and it's going to suggest to me a lot of them. And in this case, here's the funny part. Nodes 3D, that was the same one as here, I think. Oh, where is it? It's one of these ones that we saw initially. We have seen this one before. Well, Nodes 3D is here, and we can put nodes here, and you can see all of them that are going to give us. So we're going to put Nodes 3D free node edition and see what happens. And it's going to appear in your list of apps. And the cool thing is that this ASO tool works in a way that you can add any type of tool, any type of app to your arsenal, and you don't have to own the app. So let me show you how it works. You go to dashboard here, and once you put dashboard, it's going to start scanning all those potential keywords, and this is actually remarkable. It's going to give you the position and the ranking of many of these keywords that, in this case, Nodes 3D free node edition has. Now, why are we doing this? Because this is going to give us ideas for keywords that Nodes 3D may be ranking, but the best part is they have no idea they're ranking for, and in that way we can actually spy very well about the ranking and position. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Gabriel, this is only about iOS. What happens if we're doing this for Android? Well, although this doesn't work for Android, it gives a very good indication about the amount of traffic that we may expect, and also potentially about those rankings that this app may have in a kind of like a similar way in Google Play. It's pretty important to understand that this is actually a guesstimate, and all the tools out there are just guesstimating potential amount of traffic. So it takes a little bit of time, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to pause the video, and then once the results are public, I will actually come back and show you guys. Hey guys, and here we are back. So here's the interesting part, okay? Here in AppMine, what I did is sometimes the positions, the automatic positions of ranking for apps doesn't work. In this case, for Nodes 3D, it didn't work, but it ended up working for another Nodes app. It's called Nodes Guide, and you can see it right now that it's actually analyzing positions, and here are some pretty cool keywords. Now, the idea of why we want this is because Nodes Guide can obviously be ranking for different type of keywords, and we're trying to expand our horizon regarding keywords and different niches, and how we can actually enrich that description either way in Google Play, or if we're going to do an app obviously in iOS. So here's the interesting part. This is just finished, and it's giving me some keywords like reference guide that I really like, node guide, fish guide. Here we have a word like camping and climbing, the word loop that obviously is going to be with nodes, and as you can see, there's not too many right now. But if we go to the other one here that we have, and it's called Nodes 3D free nodes edition, and we put keyword suggestion, you're going to get a lot of keywords. Now, some of them make no sense. This one is called Quizorama, makes no sense. Study quiz guide makes no sense, but some of them are starting to make a little bit of sense that are a bit interesting. We start to see rope. Obviously, Ramadan has nothing to do with anything. And here when we go here, we start seeing a bit more interesting, okay, keywords like, sorry, here, node guide, okay. We have here the keyword node splices, rope, node splices rope, node guide, 3D Knot Edition Guide Scout Knots. So as you can see, we have a Scout Knots. That is an interesting keyword, okay? Now it has a very low amount of searches, but again, the key point here is to try to come up with these keywords that people are not actually looking for, okay? Sorry, the keywords actually that the app developers are not looking for, but the traffic, I mean the normal people, the consumers are looking for, and they're easy for us to rank. Just by adding it in our description in Google Play, we can actually steal that traffic very, very easy. So in this case, we're going to be looking, for example, at Scout Knots. And one of the things we can do is we can actually always go here to Google Play and put a keyword that I never thought for 1 second that was actually a popular keyword, okay? I want to put Scout Knots and see what happens. I want to put search and see what happens. And boom, as you can see, none of these ones, okay, have the word Scout on the title. And that's a very, very nice kind of sign that is a weak competition for this. And if you can see right now in position number 6, it says Manual de Nudos, and Manual de Nudos, it means the guide for knots, but it's in Spanish. And when Google Play gives me different language for a term, it means there's not many keywords around. Now, one of the things you can actually do is you can actually go and ask directly Google, and you can put Scout and put the word knots to see if it generates anything. In this case, it's not generating many things. But that is the whole approach. We're trying to find more and more and more keywords. So right now we're going to go, for example, for Club Scout, knots, splice rope. If you don't know what the keyword is, in this case, don't forget that I have no idea what splice ropes. You can always go to Google and put the word splice rope and see exactly what splice ropes mean. Okay, and in this case, oh, there you go. So you have all these keywords, how to splice rope. Perfect example. I had no clue that splice rope was actually a keyword. That's how little do I know. So splice rope is going to be a keyword there, and boom, automatically, once we see it, we see there's only one, but you can see there's not many apps out there that have the keyword splice rope. And in this case, when we're looking for this, in this case, with the previous one that we saw, where is it here? We're going to go back to AppMine. We see that splice rope actually has some traffic, and that is how easy it is. Potentially Knots 3D is ignoring that app, okay? The keyword splice rope has any kind of traffic, but in reality, as you can see, there is some traffic, okay? There is some traffic, very little amount of results, very low competition, and a decent traffic. Now, I'm not saying, hey, guess what, this keyword splice rope is going to bring you so much traffic you don't have to work ever again. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying it's actually free traffic that you can get by stealing, other people's keywords that they're already potentially ranking for or working towards ranking, but they're not even aware that the keyword exists. So it's a very, very easy system, and you can actually apply it by using the AppMine. You can apply this a little bit by using also something like App Annie, but in this case it works very, very easy. And try to keep in mind that you want to be as open as possible with the idea of suggestions. So that is why it's so good to go for keywords that you don't really know a lot, so you're actually paying more attention to those keyword suggestions that appear in something like AppMine or Google Auto Suggest or another different tool out there. Hopefully this helps you a little bit, and we're going to go a bit deeper later on to try to come up with more ways to get more traffic, to start bringing those downloads to your app in a more consistent way. We're going to be doing more ninja app marketing strategies, hopefully doing everything that we can for free and try to get the maximum ROI, return of your investment, especially your time and your energy. I'll see you in the next video.